Hello, my name is Celeste Rossbach, and this is my literacy autobiography. So, to begin, literacy in early childhood and elementary education, I was exposed to literacy at a very young age. My mom would always read to me, and there was a Christmas Eve tradition that my family had in which my grandfather would always read us a story. Along with my cousins, we would just all sit down in a little circle, and we would always look forward to hearing that story. So that was like a really fun, positive memory I have at a very young age. I remember my first grade school year. I was really excited when I wrote my first short story, and my teacher was very reassuring and positive and was really proud of me. To that, in second grade, we read Esperanza Rising. That was when I fell in love with reading. I could see myself in that story, and I like to think of her like me, just because I had long dark hair, and I'll show you the book cover in a moment. But yeah, so she has the same. So I felt really connected to that. So far, great experience regarding literacy, which made a positive impact on my childhood education. And as you can see here, I chose this to kind of represent when my grandfather would read to my cousins and I. This right here was how I felt when I wrote my first short story. I was so excited. I was like, yes, I could do this. And then here we have Esperanza Rising book cover, where I really felt connected to her image, like I said. Moving forward to middle school, so my experiences with literacy and English in middle school were quite the opposite. So in seventh grade, my English teacher was very strict, not really approachable when it came to getting help. So I did not like that class, and it really made learning hard and unenjoyable for me. So prior to this, I loved English, my favorite subject. I excelled in it much more than math, which is what I struggle with most. But yeah, once I got to middle school, things completely changed for me. And then in eighth grade, I would misbehave a lot. In my English class, I was very bored. The class was not challenging enough for me. I would talk a lot, sleep, get into trouble. I was also hanging with the wrong crowd, so all of those things kind of, factored in to that experience with English. So long story short, middle school was not very good for me in a lot of aspects, but with English, I really struggled connecting with the material and connecting with my teachers. They didn't try to, relate to me in any sense of the word. I just felt kind of like just, a body in the classroom. Like I didn't feel important, which is really sad, and definitely not the type of teacher I hope to be one day. So here I just found some clip art to kind of represent how I was feeling in middle school. So this one right here, really strict teacher, not very helpful, not very nice. I felt kind of scared in her class, to be honest, and it was like a common sentiment amongst students, so that was not very good to have that reputation as a teacher. Over here, a bored student, kind of just, not engaged whatsoever, over here sleeping. So in eighth grade, that's pretty much how I was in my English class. So moving forward to high school, it was a little bit of both. So thankfully, my 9th, 10th, and 11th grade English teachers were all phenomenal. Mr. Tackett was my English teacher my freshman year. He actually became my golf coach, and he also became like a father figure to me. So I was very grateful. I still am very grateful for that connection. He really, tried to get to know his students, showed that he cared, which is really what I hope to do. I really feel like relationships and building relationships with your students are one of the most important things to do. So yeah, and then Miss Resnick was my 10th grade English teacher. She was very organized, very detail oriented. I learned how to annotate really well in that class. She drilled that into us. And Miss Gillette brought more fun and creativity to the classroom as well. And she was my 11th grade English teacher, and I took AP. 12th grade, I did not take AP. My college prep class was horrible. The teacher was disorganized, unprepared. I basically taught myself and others, and she even called me the B word for correcting her at times. So yeah, very bad class experience there. So I read in high school that I really enjoyed reading. I'm running out of time, so I'm just going to move forward to literacy in college. It was 200. It was very boring, not engaging at all. I never took another writing class until I had to for the WPA. Then I became an EOP writing tutor, and that was a great experience for me. It helped me gain patience and understanding, and it was very valuable as well, getting experience with English language learners. So kind of all over the place with my experiences, but that's it.